Hello everybody. So in this episode we will attack the ore processing. We won't be able to fully automate it, but at least we're gonna be able to do a long run on it. And to do so we need to crush the ore so we can double the ore, and after that we need to put it in some kind of furnace. And if you remember well, I already done RF furnace that will provide us with something else that will be useful. But first, let's build everything. So I already put together everything I need. So let's start with this, because we're gonna do the pulverizer to crush. So I'm gonna do 8 of each unit, and the reason why I'm doing this is just to provide the base speed even before I upgrade them. So with 8 at least I'm gonna be able to work this out pretty good. So let's do this. And I have my 8 pulverizer. Now we're gonna go with the initial foregoing. So just 4 and 4 nice. So again, some middle part. So I have all my machinery. Now I can install it, but there's one thing I want to do before, because one of the way to have kind of everything going at the fastest way possible is to split the load. And with thermal we can do this. Thermal works, it's sending a pack and just sending it to by stack to one place. So what will happen is that if I align my pulverizer and I put thermal behind, the first one will fill up, and when it's full, now this one will receive some. And if I have only 8 items to smelt, I want them to spread around all of them. So to do this, we're gonna go with ender pipe. And conduit. So ender conduit item needs some pulsating nugget. So it's coming from Engo. It's basically around an underpart, and this is why I was so in need of these ones. So I've done some, already done 3 of them. Now missing this, that is basically clay, sand and gravel. So I will be back soon. I will create a couple of them, put them in the furnace and craft. So I will be back soon. My sound broke up, I don't know why. My mic just dropped or something like this, but basically we are missing, I think, just a couple of sentences, maybe some empty sentence actually, but you might feel like a gap between the 2 parts, so don't worry, there are not that much to miss there. Pretty much just preparing stuff. And I will also do some energy conduit. So for them I just need to put some redstone with iron, so it's very easy. So it's gonna be very compact. And I might also do some fluid conduit. I could use quite clear glass, but I think I will go directly for the pressure that is using fused quartz. The advantage that these one work with gravity, and these one are just pressure have some pressure in it, so it doesn't matter in which way I want to send them. So I will do that and I will be back. So now we have basically everything we need. Just gonna get some stuff with me. Now the question is, do I keep using this because they have a higher limit and I know I'm gonna have to replace them soon? Good question. But anyway, I will skip the night and get up and place everything. I will collect this on the way and collect this. You will see why soon. So you remember processing unit, so it's here. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna tear down this part and I don't know, you probably heard that a sound is missing. It's my jetpack that doesn't make any sound anymore. It's not the first time it's happened to me. It seems to be a bug with the sound where when after a while I'm in the game, or when I play with sound level, I can't have the jetpack sound anymore. It's not a big deal, so I won't do a scene with that, so it doesn't matter too much. So we're gonna place the furnace down. So the 949s are there. I kept a distance between them so I can have some place to put the chest later. And actually I will do something smart. Yeah, I can do this sometime. And just put myself, I don't have any more axe. Just put myself some block to be able to play with later. So now the pulverizer. Now I need to set them correctly. So I should be able to put back like this and remove everything else. Yeah, I need to use these ones because definitively with all these machines, I know that machinery just under are using I think it's 100 RF. Oops, it's not showing right now. 80 RF by tick. It means that just downstairs it's using more than what I can push in the normal pipe. we'll actually do is connect them on two different surface of the block, because each side are able to output energy. You see the limit output, input output 5000, so each side are able to do so. So what I'm doing here, I'm splitting the output between the pulverizer and the furnace. So if when I will upgrade them, they will never get over the 4K RF by tick. I'm pretty sure of that, and if ever I'm mistaken, I will be able to upgrade it actually. So now the fun part is that I don't have any other source to do the ender chest, so I will have to start with that and work my way out with the other chest to temporarily store and manage everything. So Ender conduit works pretty well. It's the base is I think it's 4 item by tick, so it's kind of pretty fast for a startup. And the basic setup, and if you right click on the connector, the basic setup is extracting never, so they are kind of null at start. We want to always extract from here, and what I was telling you is the run robin. We want to enable it. What the run robin do is that instead of filling up the first one until the end, it will do one for them, one for him, one for him, one for him, and so on and so on and so on. So it will distribute what is in the chest between all available place. Now what I can do is set the insert on the furnace. So you see the channel color. For the extraction, we'll change the channel to brown and set it to always active. So what we are doing with that is that when we send like a cobblestone, when it will finish to pulverize in gravel, the gravel will be in the output and get out by the brown color coded circuit. Now presently they don't go anywhere, but we'll finish to set them up. And now what we just do is insert brown here. So as it gets it out as green, it won't be able to go in this output storage. And now basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna do exactly the same thing for the furnace, but with this chest. So basically with ensure foregoing, all elements by default can be input from anywhere. Input from anywhere. So this is the input item. You see I can input from everywhere. This is the output. It can be output from anywhere. So they are all kind of the same setup that I done here, but on any side, and but they don't communicate between each of them. So now everything is set up properly. Or most I still need to set up the input here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like this. So always active. and insert here. So not more complicated than that. Now it's fully set up, but there's still one output that we didn't take care, and is the output fluid, and this is why I came with that. So we're gonna just add it, and this is the big advantage of under arrow. You see I can have more than one conduit in the same spot, so it doesn't need like if I had thermal, I will have one side energy, one side input and input item, one side output item, and the other side output fluid. So I need kind of the four side to be able to do something nice with that. With under arrow I don't have this issue. And now you see when you have both of them, you can go there, and now we need to set them up as they don't extract by default. And I forgot to enable the run robin on them too. The only thing is that with resourceful furnace, as they have 3 slots instead of 1, it means that we will need a lot and a lot of items before we actually use the full power of the furnace, because they will kind of do one stack in everybody before start the second stack. So we won't use it at the full potential, but I don't care that much, as with 8 and we're gonna be able to smelt down a lot of item in a very short time. And more than that, eventually I will upgrade the output here and upgrade the speed of this too, as I will for the machinery upstairs. But for now it's everything I need, and I will do you a little demo, and this is what will kind of calm down the smeltery here. So let's go. So I put in my rotary everything I could, so I will just drop them, and you're gonna see they will start disappear very fast. And instead of having one polarizer on, I should have all of them, and in fact almost, I think it's going in stack of 4, so yeah, so almost all of them. So I will add the other ore, so let's do this. So it will get out, and now you see the output, it's coming here. So I will let it go for a while. And you remember we only put I think it's 21, something like this, 21 ore, and we get 42 leads. So it's doubling it as this one do. And as I told you, there is a way to augment, I think, the pulverizer with something to provide some time, giving in one more input, the slag, and sometimes will give 3 pulverized items. So while it's doing this, I forgot to kind of connect the output of the liquids. So what I will do, actually I don't need that, just need this one until this, insert, not extract, and when they will start they should go in it. I will put it there, just like that. So I have some place for 180 buckets and just 425 for now milli buckets. So when I will put these pull them in this chest, they should spread across different fronts. So this is starting, and they should get back here. And now we should see that this one will get up pretty soon. So you see, it's coming down. We're starting to be happy. For this episode, that was all of this. Next episode, I think it's finally time to do the mob duplicator, as we are now have a source of essence and source of energy, so we are finally ready. So see you next episode.